Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the InboundREM YouTube channel. I deeply appreciate you being here today. And if you do not know, I am the founder of one of the country's most well-regarded real estate SEO companies. And lately, as I've been on the phone, as I've been doing other YouTube videos, I've been mentioning my journey into being a founder a few different times. And my own brand and content team asked me to basically circle back around and have a discussion about what were the main reasons that I founded InboundREM. And so we're going to talk about that a little bit today. So it all can be broken down into, I really felt like there was a lot of things that most companies were not doing, and I wanted to do those things. Top of that list was the necessity of owning your own website. Let me tell you something about owning your own real estate website. It is the difference in real estate parlance is like always renting your home, okay? Except that oftentimes if you want to succeed with SEO, the very thing that we sell, there are many upgrades and improvements to content in the website itself that need to happen, making it so that somebody who is owning the website, selling you SEO services, has literally attached massive golden handcuffs to you because you can never leave. Because you've spent 60 grand in SEO, the website starts to rank. If you knew what I was talking about, if you understood SEO, you would understand you could not leave easily, if at all, once you did all that work. Okay, which means that effectively you are renting a home from somebody else who might sell it out from underneath you, and oftentimes does, for the rest of your career. So one of the reasons I founded it is because I wanted real estate agents to be able to own their own website. Number two.
How most real estate website builders make you lease the site you paid to build.
Correct. So I just kind of covered that a little bit, but it made its own spot on the website. When I first got into this business, companies like Real Estate Webmasters and others were charging as much as $7,000 to $14,000 for a website that you don't own. Okay, you don't own it, you don't control it. As a matter of fact, over the years, Real Estate Webmasters got an atrocious reputation because what they would do is you'd own the website for 5 or 6 years and they would force you to upgrade into another one completely, and I mean actually buy a whole nother website, sometimes with even a different back end attached to it because they refused to service the website that they had built in the first place. So that means that there is automatic and then what's the word that they use when they do this with your cell phones? And automatic obsolescence, okay? Which you have no ability to combat. There's no amount of money, time, energy, nothing. Once they made the decision, this website was done, and whether you liked it or not, you had to pay for another one, which is incredibly frustrating to the people that experienced it.
The long-term ROI is a real estate SEO.
Okay. If you own your own site, if you either pay somebody to make top flight content, or you contribute and make top flight content, or you make your own content, which is the cornerstone of SEO. It could be video, it could be like blog posts, it could be a lot of different things, all right? Or an incredibly functional page on a website that does a lot of really cool things that relate to search. One way or the other, if you do all of that work, the reason that people get locked into golden handcuffs is because even at the really extreme side that I just explained to you, SEO usually returns 10, 20, 30 times the return of paid advertising. It's because it takes a while and because it feels uncertain because people don't understand it, and it's got a very bad reputation in real estate. That is why you don't hear about it that often. But there is no doubt that SEO is the top quadrant for ROI inside the real estate marketing space. Last but not least, now I'm going to read this one. Actually, can you see it from over there?
GBP as the best lead gen strat of 2025.
Okay. So that doesn't sound like it's, because GBP wasn't around when the 4 main reasons I founded InboundREM. But here's what the 4th reason was. The 4th reason was I wanted the ability to be honest to the marketplace. I just wanted to flow with the marketplace. That's why it takes years and years and years of effort to get a company off the ground, and it certainly has with us. And then it takes a long time to do product development and things like that, and it certainly has with us. So there's not a lot of logic to starting your own thing. I didn't really want to do it, to be honest. But one of the main selling points was I was so tired of companies that simply wouldn't pivot or switch their marketing strategies to accommodate the current state of the market. We're able to do that, and we do that, and I'm so grateful we're able to do that, because right now there's a lot of flux in traditional SEO. Despite everything I just said, there's a lot of flux in the way the search engines are working, how they serve up content on the web, so on and so forth. There is one area, though, that is not in flux, that's highly profitable, a short timeline for production, and gets amazing results and still gives you a massive ROI, and that's your Google Business Profile. It's probably the best lead generation strategy of 2025, and it beats everybody out. The only problem, if there was a con, it's that you are limited by the amount of traffic. But if you get into the top 3 spots and you're getting, let's call it 2-3 calls a month and closing one, it's an extra deal every single month for a fairly minimal marketing spend. As a matter of fact, we can do marketing for GBP for the same amount of money that most of you are paying for a CRM. Crazy. Anyway, I've been Robert Newman. I hope you've enjoyed the 4 main reasons I founded InboundREM. I appreciate you stopping by the channel or stopping by the short or wherever you saw this. Until next time, I've been Robert Newman. Give me a thumbs up.